to show you guys Tuck's hoodie. Yes, he has a hoodie. Look at how cute he is. He genuinely gets so cold, and I noticed him shivering the other day, so I put this hoodie on him and he stopped shivering, and it's just the cutest thing. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be more of a talking video, and I really hope to address some big concepts in this video, in this wavy curly haired community. If there are any people out there like me, I know that you might need this video to help you through your hair journey. Honestly, I have been really down about my hair lately. As you can see, I curled it today, mainly because I had to look nice for church and I did not have time to re-wet it and dry it again. So I just curled it really quickly, but I have not been super excited about my wavy hair the past couple of weeks, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the woes of wavy hair. And what I mean by that is just all of the things that we hear from other people about our hair and all of the stresses and things that we put on ourselves for our hair. The whole premise of this video is to let you guys know that it is just hair. And yes, we want healthy hair, but it's also just hair. And I just really want to get that point across today. But also, while styling our natural hair and trying to embrace the beauty of our natural hair, I want to kind of help you through some of these points and give you some tips and tricks on how I deal with them personally. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe and turn on those post notifications down below so that you know every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. This first point is always such a struggle. Is my hair actually wavy? Well, chances are, if you're asking yourself this question, your hair is wavy. Straight hair, and I mean like board straight hair. I have friends that have board straight hair, and they don't sit there and think if their hair is wavy or not. They don't have to try to figure that out because they know their hair is straight. It doesn't really have any bend in it unless they like put it up in a ponytail. It might have a kink or like sleep on it weird. It might get a little, but other than that, their hair's straight. If they try to scrunch their hair, it will just be stringy and straight. It does not form any type of wave when they do that. The majority of people on earth have some type of wave pattern to their hair. There are very few people who actually have 100% board straight hair. So again, chances are, if you're asking yourself this question, you do have wavy hair. My tip would be to try it. Try styling your natural hair. If you think it has some potential, then keep going for it. If you're like, not a fan, first off, know that it will get better as the months progress. But if you don't really want to go through that trouble, then don't. The second point really gets to me. It really irks me. And this really goes in with number one, kind of, people trying to figure out if their hair is actually wavy. And you have these other people that are like, your hair isn't wavy, your hair isn't curly, and they don't even know you. It's so frustrating because so what if it's not curly or wavy or whatever your definition of it is? I enjoy styling my hair this way, so I'm going to continue it whether or not you say my hair is wavy or not. I've run into this a couple of times. Of course, making videos on YouTube, people are going to have an opinion on it, and people have had the opinion on my hair. It's straight. But then you have the other people who are like, oh, your hair's wavier than you think it is. Again, people are going to have an opinion. My tip would be just to listen to what you think your hair is like. But on the flip side, if you have questions about your hair and you want to ask someone who's been in this community for a little longer, then go ahead and reach out to them. If you are on the receiving end of any questions, or if you're just one of those people that tends to comment and let people know what their hair type is, even though they didn't ask you, if you're going to do it, be nice about it. If you just tell someone your hair isn't wavy, it's a little harsh. And my philosophy is, as long as they're happy with what they're doing, then who cares? Should I follow the curly girl method to a T? Should I take my own route? Should I just fry my hair? Don't do that one. We should know not to fry our hair. Should I use mousse? Should I use gel? Should I use cream? What type of application technique am I going to use? There is so much information out there on how to style natural hair, which is great. It is great to have so much information out there for us to kind of pick and choose, but it can be so overwhelming, especially when you're first trying to start this journey and you're even wondering if you have wavy hair. All of this information out there can be so overwhelming. My tip would be, for the first couple of months, keep it so simple. I actually did this and it really helped me just kind of figure out a pattern that I liked, and then I started experimenting because it was fun to experiment. What I would suggest to you if you're first starting out is to get a good shampoo, good conditioner, a good leave-in, and a good styler. It can be a mousse, it can be a gel, or it can be both if you want. Keep it simplistic at the beginning, and you can still be researching as you're doing this basic routine at the beginning. But this way, you're not bombarded by information and you just kind of stick to something for a little while so that your hair can get used to this new styling technique. When I got into this natural hair journey, I honestly thought that it was going to be saving me a lot of time, because then I wasn't having to style my hair, I wasn't having to sit there and curl my hair or blow dry it straight, and I thought that it was going to be so much easier for me because all I had to do was air dry my hair. And then I figured out that my hair doesn't look good when I air dry it because my hair is too stinking heavy to air dry. I mean, I have a lot of hair. It's fine hair, which first off makes it harder for it to retain its shape. And then second off, it's so heavy. So I can't air dry. I have to diffuse my hair. So in all honesty, it takes me slightly longer to style my hair wavy because diffusing, even though I don't use like the coldest setting, diffusing still takes forever. So does it save time? No, not really. And that's where you have to pick what is important to you. Are you really going to spend the time on your hair to wear it natural? Because if I don't, personally, I look like a hot mess. So I either have to really spend a lot of time on my natural hair or I have to do something else to it. So make that decision for yourself. You can still carry over some healthy tips if you heat style your hair. Just a little side note, I'm going to make a video this week on how I style my hair with heat without damaging it too much. So if you are a natural hair girl that is tired of her natural hair, or you just want to save some time every now and then be sure to stay tuned. Bouncing off of the last one, this is another one that like really gets to me. People in this community can get so angry at you when you style your hair with heat and when you don't style it natural. Now, a lot of times it's just because they want you to embrace your natural beauty, which is amazing, and I think you should embrace your natural hair at some point. But For me personally, sometimes I want to change. I get bored with my hair doing the same thing all the time. And I mean, even like I chopped my hair off and now I'm growing it out. Sometimes I want bangs. I get tired of the way my hair is shaped. So why would I not get tired of the way my hair is styled? If it's styled the same every day, that's gonna be so boring. So I personally like to break the rules a little more often than others, I would say. But I think as long as you are using the precautions and keeping your hair healthy, then it's okay to do that. And again, people will get angry at you for styling your hair in a certain way. I just don't think that that should be a thing. Either way, they're having fun expressing themselves, and I think that is the most important part. Last but certainly not least, there is this pressure in society to have that perfect beachy curling iron wave, to have that perfectly straight hair, to have that beautiful blowout. When we style our hair natural, our hair can tend to look a little bit messy. And that's on society standards. I think it looks cool, but you know. Naturally wavy hair is seen as a bit of a a matted mess. And sometimes it can be. I mean, sometimes it can look a little crazy. But when styled right and when given the opportunity, I think it can look very beautiful and very professional. A little model-esque, if I must say so myself. Also, within your friends and family group, they may not understand how to style their hair natural, and so when you style your hair natural, they may not think it looks as good because maybe they've fallen into that societal pressure. So it can be really hard to want to embrace your natural hair when you have all this pressure from the people around you. Oh, but your hair looks so pretty when you curl it. Oh, your hair looks so pretty when you blow dry it straight. It looks so pretty, it's so silky and shiny. Your hair can still be silky and shiny, and it can be wavy and curly at the same time. And you know what? Sometimes you can't change people's minds, but don't let their thoughts affect how you style your hair. If you want your healthy, wavy, curly hair, then you go for it. Don't let society dictate how you should wear your hair. Well guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Normally these touchy-feely inspiration videos are not my thing. I've never really been one to be really outspoken, so I hope this was helpful to you. Leave a comment down below letting me know one of your wavy-haired woes. I know we all have them, and yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.